Hi everyone, this is Dean from Dean's Washer Videos. Today I'm going to give you a overview of our LG dishwasher. I can't remember the exact model number off the top of my head, but I will put it in the description, so if you're interested you can look there for it. Okay, to start with, in North America, dishwashers are hardwired into the household's electrical supply. So any internal cables coming out of the wall are directly wired into the junction on the dishwasher. So as I just said in my laundry room overview, I'm not a big fan of not being able to turn appliances off when they're not in use. So what I actually did is in the cupboard here, I spliced the household cable into an extension lead and then wired that into a switched outlet. So that's just wired into a standard outlet with an extension cord plug, and then I've wired that permanently into the dishwasher, so we can just turn off the dishwasher when we're not using it. Okay, so I will give you a overview of the cycles and options now. Excuse me if I sound scripted, but I do have some notes here. I'm not overly familiar with the dishwasher. That's not really my domain in the household, so we'll just give it a go and see how we go. Okay, so power button is here. And then to select your cycles, you've got the button here. Okay, so I'm just going to go through some of the options you can select. The first one is sanitation rinse. What that does is heats the final rinse to 72 degrees or 160 degrees Fahrenheit, and it remains there for 10 minutes. So that conforms to the National Sanitation Foundation codes there. Okay. Now if you hold down rinse and spray, you have extra dry available. What this does is runs the fan for an extra hour. This dishwasher has a hybrid condenser fan in it, so it recirculates the air inside of the dishwasher and condenses any moisture that it's flowing through. So it's not a heated dry, it uses the remaining heat from the final rinse and does it that way. So the spray button, what this does is can change the intensity of the water coming out of the spray arms. There's hard, medium and soft intensity. Okay. Half load, this is available on certain cycles. What you can do is select either the upper or lower racks. So if you've only got a half load, you can do either the upper or lower rack. Sorry, just a moment. Okay, that's about it. Oh no, here we go. Nope, sorry. I'm running off a script, so sorry about that. Okay, some of the cycle options are power scrub. Okay, this is obviously for heavily soiled dishes. It does a double pre-wash, a 60-degree main wash, double rinse, and then a 70-degree final rinse, and it also does a dry. It defaults to intense spray or hard spray, and you can select the options of an extra rinse, the sanitation rinse. You can do upper or lower half loads, and you can select the extra dry option as well. Next one is dual wash. This is designed to wash each basket, each wash basket separately at different intensities. So you can fill your bottom rack with very dirty dishes and select intense hard clean on that, and just to have general cups and stuff, and just select a soft wash on the upper rack. And you can change your spray intensities for each rack, so even if you wanted to do a hard wash and a light wash on the bottom, you can change it around. It does a double pre-wash, a 68-degree wash. It does one rinse and then a 70-degree hot rinse and then a dry. You know, select the extra rinse, sanitation rinse, and extra dry on this cycle. Okay. Delicate, it defaults to the soft spray option. It does a double pre-wash, a 50-degree main wash, one rinse, and then a 68-degree final rinse, and also the dry. You can also bump up the spray intensity to normal, but you can't select the hard spray intensity. The options are you can select an extra rinse, a sanitation rinse, and you can select extra dry on that as well. You can select half loads as well on this cycle. Normal cycle is a full sensor cycle. It can do 0 to 3 pre-washes, depending on what it senses the soil level is at. The main wash is only 30 degrees for a light soil and can go up to 50 degrees for heavy soiled low. Depending on the soil level, it can do up to 2 rinses prior to the final rinse. The final rinse can be from 65 to 70 degrees depending on the soil level it senses, and then it does a dry phase. The spray defaults to medium, but you can change it to soft or intensive, or soft or hard. Other options you can select is extra rinse, sanitation rinse, and the extra dry, and you can also do the half loads on this cycle. Quick and dry is a short wash with a drying phase. It defaults to intensive spray and it can't be changed. It does 3 pre-washes, a 50-degree main wash, 3 rinses, and then a 72-degree final rinse and a dry. So it's quite intensive on water and energy. It's really designed to wash a load very quickly with similar results to normal, and you can't select any of the options that are available that I showed you at the start. Okay, so quick is fast wash for light soils. Only intensive spray is available. Does 2 pre-washes, a 50-degree main wash and 50-degree final rinse. There's no drying phase and you cannot select any options. Rinse only is basically what it says on the box. It just does a rinse. There's no options available either. It defaults to medium spray, but you can select hard spray. But there is no other options available. Okay, so now I've got through all of that, I'll give you a look in the inside of it. What I found is these LED lights at IKEA, and this is also what I use on the full cycle videos on the washing machine. I found they're really handy. They bend to wherever you want to point them. I actually use 2 of them on the washing machine videos, one on the left and right hand side, one pointing up, one pointing down. But they give quite good intensive light. Okay, so I'll start with the lower rack. Just a moment, bear with me. Pretty standard as dishwashers go. You can fold down the tines. Every tine does fold down on this dishwasher, like that. Also, I like the fact that on certain rows
every second tine folds down, so if you need a wider area for dishes and casserole dishes or whatever, you have that option. So that's pretty standard. Okay. The middle rack, once again the tines can fold down partially. This one here has settings where you can, it's got different stop points, so if you need wider areas for bigger dishes, you can do that. It's also got fold down shelves or for your stemware. Okay, also has a cutlery drawer right at the top. So it's got little things you can put knives and so forth in there, like that. The left side, well actually both sides, no sorry, the left side is removable. So if you've got something higher on the middle rack, you can take this out and it will poke through. I did forget to mention on this one, the middle rack is height adjustable. You can just hold these clips here and lift it up and down to suit the level you want. Okay, so the detergent slides down, pretty basic. The rinse aid flips open and then you can just pour it in. We've actually found this seems to leak a little bit of rinse aid after the end of the cycle. I'm not sure what that is about. I'm not sure if you can see. We do have it on the lowest setting, so I'm not sure why, but I guess we'll work that out eventually. Okay, so there you go. That's our algae dishwasher. If you have any questions, please do let me know. And thank you for watching. If you want to see more behind the scenes photos and stuff, please do go to my Facebook page. You'll find the link in the description as well. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.